Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang took the stage in Davos today for the World Economic Forum. The CEO of the world's most valuable company talked about everything from AI infrastructure to the future of jobs.
The AI bubble comes about because the investments are large. And the investments are large because we have to build the infrastructure necessary for all of the layers of AI above it.
Let's get some of the biggest takeaways from Yahoo Finance tech editor Dan Howley. Dan.
Yeah, Josh, I think the biggest takeaway here was probably that Jensen basically saying that there still needs to be trillions of dollars more build out for this AI infrastructure to continue to take off. Now, companies ranging from Google to Microsoft to XAI to, OpenAI, $1.4 trillion. Hello. I don't know how, hey, you figure out how you're going to pay your bills, I'll figure out how I'm going to pay mine. But, he's talking about how all these companies need to continue to kind of build out as much as they can. And it's not just the chips, right? It's the servers that the chips go into. It's the plumbing that goes into all of this, electrical. It's the actual buildings themselves. It's the software. It's the models. All of this is part of that AI infrastructure that Jensen Huang's talking about. So it's not just his chips where we talk about those trillions of dollars, but pretty sure a good chunk will go to those chips. They also talked about jobs, and this has been a big discussion at Davos this year, going over whether jobs will be negatively impacted, positively impacted. Jensen's take was, look, the idea that radiologists would be losing their jobs in 10 years, a few years ago, basically is proven to be not true, that they use AI now as kind of a way to augment what radiologists do and improve detection rates for certain conditions. And so that was his take, but BlackRock CEO Larry Fink basically said, but we're also still seeing substitutions, aka layoffs, when it comes to certain jobs, whether those are analysts at financial institutions or law firms. So there's this ongoing back and forth. I don't think anybody truly knows what's going to happen with jobs right now when it comes to AI. We are seeing some movement. We are seeing some people say that they're hiring more with AI. Some people saying that they're causing layoffs. And one of the final things that I think that they kind of discussed was just the general sense of where AI is at this moment, and Jensen kind of diving into how he sees kind of the future of this build out, as well as where that'll take Nvidia in the future.
Dan, one thing you hear about AI and jobs, sometimes I've heard people say this, get your take on it. They'll say, AI won't take your job, but somebody who knows how to use AI tools, they could take your job. What do you think of that?
I think that's probably a smart way to think about it, only because, look, if you were given this computer, right, 20 years ago and someone said, use it, you'd probably say, what? I think it's along those lines, right? Like it's a tool. And that's, I think, the way people should really start to think of AI rather than this like kind of monolithic technology that's, coming to stomp all over us. Is it going to impact jobs? Absolutely. Will some people lose their jobs? No doubt. Nobody can tell you one way or the other whether it's definitely going to create jobs, definitely going to, erase all jobs. There's going to be a mix. But I think that way of thinking of it as a tool is much more akin to what the internet was. And the internet did create huge job sectors and it did destroy job sectors. But as people started to learn how to use it as a tool, it became an important economic factor. And so I think that's probably the way to think about AI. I think the way it's kind of talked about and pitched a lot is this singular mass, that's coming at you. But really, it's a tool. So think about it as like a super smart calculator, kind of.
There you go. Dan, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.